Correct ground lift with no suspected spinal injury requires 3 EMTs. Each EMT should line up on one side of the patient and kneel for lifting power. EMT number 1 should place one arm under the patient's neck and shoulder, cradle the patient's head, and place the other arm under the patient's upper back. EMT number 2 should place one arm under the patient's waist and one arm below the patient's buttocks. Finally, EMT number 3 should place both arms under the patient's legs, while EMTs number 1 and number 2 slide their arms up to the mid-back or down to the buttocks, depending on weight distribution. At the signal of EMT number 1, lift the patient onto your knees and then roll them in toward your chests.
1, 2, 3.
Again, on signal, stand and move the patient to the cot or stretcher.
Okay, now let's go up on 3. 1, 2, 3.
To lower the patient, reverse the steps. This skill requires 4 EMTs, 2 on each side of the patient.
Okay.
Loosen the bottom sheet of the stretcher and position the stretcher next to the bed. Prepare the stretcher by adjusting it to the height of the bed. Reach across the stretcher and grasp the sheet firmly at the patient's head, chest, hips, and knees. Pull the sheet to slide the patient onto the bed.